Well, there were 3 ex-Leafs in the Pittsburgh Penguins lineup tonight, one being Rick Kehoe, another, George Ferguson, who assisted on the Pittsburgh goal, and Randy Carlyle.
Hockey players are consistent hockey players. If they can constantly go out there and do the same thing, game in and game out, then they don't have any pressure. And that's basically what everybody in this league is striving for, to be consistent.
A young man with purpose. 2 years with the Leafs and into his second with the Pittsburgh Penguins. A soft-spoken, intelligent guy who has recently purchased a house just outside of Pittsburgh, and he expects to enjoy the privacy and freedom.
I like my time to myself. I like my music. I like doing what I want to do. If I feel like coming home and laying down and watching television all evening, well, that's what I'm going to do. It'll be a relief. I enjoy my privacy. It's going to keep me at home a lot more. I've got a lot of things to do, a lot of painting. When it's your own, you really want to take special care of it. I hope on the walls doesn't fall down or something like that. Well, look, I'm going to do it on my own. I'm not going to hire anybody to come in and paint my walls and furnish a place. Or I have some help from some people involved in the team here, and I think we're going to make a real nice spot out of it, and I hope it turns out to be exactly what I wanted.
Motivation, a much-discussed subject and one of importance to players, analysts, and fans. How to maintain that drive over an 80-game schedule.
Motivation is basically from inside. You got to be willing to sacrifice a few things to get your mind on the game. I don't like to come to the rink thinking about the game the whole afternoon. I don't believe in hours before or the night before just grinding it out thinking, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to stop this guy tomorrow night? Because then I get rattled out there. I find that it'll shake me up. I'm not going to worry about this so-and-so person beats me.
A trap for all professional athletes, the temptation to forget the old values, to change the lifestyle.
Hasn't really changed my lifestyle too much, except one thing, I have a little bit more money right now to do a few things. But I don't think it's changed me too much at all. I hope it hasn't anyways. I hope that people feel the same way about it as I do. I don't think there is any big change in me at all. Accomplishments in life, I guess, is to lead a good, wholesome life. Stay healthy, stay wise. Everybody makes mistakes. That's what it's all about, I think. And the less mistakes you make, the better person you are.
Randy seems to know himself, his strengths, his weaknesses, and where he's going.
Randy Carlyle, I guess, is just trying to be an average person, trying to get by. I'd say I'm more on the happy side. And at times I'm very, let's say, edgy, I guess. Maybe it's the game, maybe it's something I did here, maybe it's something 2 months ago that happened, but nerves and that. But the game doesn't really get to me. I like to leave the game at the arena, at the practice rink, and to play it there and leave it there. A lot of times we carry it over into a bar if we go for lunch or do something like that. We always talk hockey. It's just part of your job, I guess. It's part of your life, so I guess you should talk about it. And if you can improve on it by talking about it, I guess we should talk a lot more.
Carlyle? Oh, yeah. A bachelor, too. Right. Girls love him. Girls love him. They come in here all the time? Yes, they do. Yeah. Would you say he's Pittsburgh's biggest sex symbol? Pierre LaRouche. Second to Pierre.
Not Scott Banana. Not Scott Banana.
Only the greats really get a tremendous amount of recognition. If you're a statistic, if you win or you score the most goals in 1 year or something like that, that's the way people seem to remember you, because it's in print and they can read it a lot of times. At the year end, well, this guy holds a certain record, and that's the way a lot of guys are remembered. But I don't know if I'll be breaking too many records here.
A system of values, a philosophy. Nothing's for free.
I don't think that you're going to be anything in life if you don't go out and grab something for yourself, because as everybody knows, things don't come in silver platters anymore. You got to go out there and you got to be responsible enough to handle it, and you got to say, well, here, I want this. Go out and take it. Here's a lot of people will give you opportunities, but they won't hand it to you. And that's the way I look at it with hockey, especially. If you're willing to learn and willing to go out and grab things for yourself, I think you're going to be way farther ahead in this game.